Hi, I'm Jamie Woon.
Guten Tag. I'm Elisa, and this is
Jesse, and I'm Aaron from The Naked and Famous.
Hello, my name is Patrick Wolf.
Hi, we're Cold War Kids. I'm Most, and this is Nathan.
Hi, I'm Simon. I sing in Is Tropical.
My name's Jeremy. I'm from the band Junior Boys.
I'm Tobias, and I play keyboards in Junip.
I'm Jose Gonzalez. I play acoustic guitar and sing.
I'm Ben. This is Tim. Tim who? From Cut Copy. We have to wear a collar. It's like a members kind of exclusivity kind of thing. Where if we go on stage, see, I'm wearing a T-shirt. I wouldn't be allowed to go on stage. I have to actually have a collar to perform. Yeah.
It's like going to work. So when you go to work, you got to dress appropriately.
Probably not dissimilar from this. I don't really have a stage outfit that I step into. I've been looking for a really nice pair of silk pajamas, but I can't find any.
we don't think too hard about it because the music's always been the most important thing when we play live shows, and we don't try to attract too much attention to what we're wearing. And naturally, I think as a group we all dress quite monochromatically, so there's lots of blacks and greys and whites.
I guess we kind of wanted to step away from our everyday life when we go onto stage. We want it to be, when you put your mask on, it's kind of like a ritual. So when you go on stage, it kind of, as soon as the mask goes on, then the mood changes.
You're looking at it. He's got kind of this drab army, kind of Joe Strummer kind of thing going. I got a Harrington and a Sinead O'Connor here.
Our drummer Matt Avero is probably really the best person you should be talking to. He's, I think he's the style icon of the group. He loves, I know he loves shopping. He loves to shop at APC, I know that much.
He shops every time. Every time we're in a town, I try to go find the museums, and he tries to find the fashion meccas.
Depends a little bit of how cold it's in the tent. So I will go from there. Yeah.
I'm very conservative. I have my shirt that I like to have on stage. It's dark blue. Sometimes I have another dark blue shirt.
A little more darker than the other.
Yeah, one a bit more blue.
I bought 3 suits with me today. Each one has been made specifically for a moment, but I have to gauge what that moment will be, judging by the lighting, this today, or the looking out at the audience, or just sensing what the festival is about. So that's why I concur a lot of costs and extra baggage on flying, because I don't decide until maybe half an hour before the show. But I don't write a set list until half an hour before. It's all custom made for the audience that night.
Karen O from the Yeah Yeah Yeahs and Björk will always go down in history for the most outrageous outfits. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Whenever I think of those two front women, I always think of, what are they going to wear next?
We played Wireless Festival a couple of weeks ago in London in Hyde Park, and for the first time I got to see Grace Jones perform, and she definitely strikes me as someone that makes a very strong statement on stage, and had some amazing outfits. I think she was doing costume changes almost every single song. It was pretty amazing.
And Hurts. Yeah. I haven't seen a band wear suits and create this kind of dark, emotional goth world, before. So I think how their aesthetic is quite cult-like, so I really like it.
Joe Strummer, I don't know.
Strummer's a great one.
The Clash is a great looking band.
Paul Simonon. I like Nick Cave a lot. I think Nick Cave, every year of his life, he reinvents himself into a new kind of thing. And some of them are really bad, but really bad in a good way. And some are really good in a bad way. And I think the bad seeds in general are kind of the best, the most well-dressed men ever.
I think we always, with every new record, we always are waiting for when we hit the time when we all know that we can start wearing suits on stage. We haven't hit that point. We don't know when that's going to be.
I think we have to be at least 40, though.
6 or 7 records in, we'll be able to start wearing suits on stage all the time. But uniforms are tough. We don't want to do uniforms, but once you get to suits.
Yeah, the specials got away with it.
10 years, probably.
And I don't think we can do that because we're too young.
When I was in Mexico City at the Plaza Garibaldi, where all the mariachi bands go and play, and then people go to pick them out to parties, and all those bands were amazing, like very like tight pants and sombreros, and like even like the very fat men were looking like sharp. And I think that's a bit. I like that better than like leather jacket rock and roll bands. To me, that's a bit boring.
Velvet Underground and Iggy Pop and David Bowie and stuff. They all had pretty cool fashion taste. So
Kraftwerk.
Yeah.
Kraftwerk had a very kind of considered kind of aesthetic as far as their fashion went.
Like if I had a style guru, it'd probably be like Neil Young or something, you know what I mean?
I saw, Gonzalez, the pianist. He comes out in like a big smoking jacket, kind of, like a smoking jacket, but like a dressing gown kind of a thing. A bit like the Big Lebowski, the dude. Thought that was pretty cool.
If you're a real douchebag in Canada, you buy this one type of jacket called Canada Goose, and they have a little Canada Goose logo right there. And everybody in Canada, just like 1 year, suddenly everybody had this jacket, and they all show them off because they cost like $600. So everybody has to wear the fucking Canada Goose jacket. So I always walk around Toronto just pointing out. We counted one day how many we saw walking down Toronto. There was I think we counted like 150 of them, you know what I mean? So that kind of status-y shit I'm not so into,
I think like the APC thing, or like being kind of French, 50s, 60s or something, and like a little bit of UK, a little bit of mod, a little bit of skin, a little bit of I don't know.
A little bit of stay press, like all the things that are in Godard films. I think we look at our drummer. I can see right now he's hanging out there. He's the best looking guy out there. He brings it all to. Oh, he's talking to Sid.
He's got a lot of great loafers. I know that. He's got some great pairs of loafers.
Yeah, that guy spends a lot of coin on fashion.
Yeah.
You can usually tell quite soon if it looks right on someone or if it doesn't. Sometimes people look like could have the wildest thing and it just suits them. And other people are just kind of something is a bit off key and you can't quite tell what it is, but all the elements are there, but it doesn't quite stick together. And I guess that I don't know what that is. I guess that's just a kind of a personal style thing,
When we first started the band, we were in this squat in South London, and it was filled with very interesting people. There was a really good blogger from New York that she's moved back now, called Slut Ever. She was living there. A jewelry designer called Dominic Jones. This is actually one of his rings. And he's gone on to do amazing things. He recently made jewelry for Snoop Dogg. He's made jewelry for Beyonce, Rihanna. So it was kind of a very creative squat we lived in South London. When you get told what to buy, like this season or something like that, I think people can fall into the trap of trying to follow fashion too much.
I've just never seen the difference between performance and the visual and the music and credibility, and I don't really care much for credibility, or I just want to make sure that I'm putting out my message in the world.